Rise Creative Cloud trying to do shit. Quit, please. Alright. Bless you! Alright. Is it working? Okay, so let me see. What does it sound like? Okay, so let me see. What does it sound like? Alright, so hopefully that's not gonna like echo into infinity. Alright, so one is gonna sound like booty because I don't have a microphone hooked up. What I'm doing right now is I'm doing a final round of benchmarking on my old desktop, which is over here. You see it right there. And if you follow me on Twitter, you'll see that I have posted that I got a bunch of new hardware, which is all back there. Kind of hard to see because I'm not going to move all the way out of frame. Give me a second. I'm recording some test results. Ooh, this is doing quite a bit better. So what I had done earlier and what I'm doing right now is what's just some baseline unencumbered testing. And I'm looking over because like my monitor display's over there and the camera's right here in front of me. So I'm testing my desktop PC without running anything other than just data logging software and just some other basic utilities. I'll go on and bring that up so y'all can see what's going on. So, is it media capture? Yeah. You'll see it in the bottom corner, bottom corner here. So what I just finished running is I think it's Unigen superposition. I don't really need to save the result. Let me go and save these test log. Put these in one select folder. All right. So that is one run of superposition. So if you've never seen superposition run before, it's actually kind of pretty. So we're going to 4K optimize. So I do 2 runs on superposition to test both like the 1080p performance and then the 4K performance. Just because at least for the time being, I'm mostly gaming on 1080p because my monitors are 1080p. And then 4K because just seeing what the headroom looks like. So my current build is a AMD 3800 XT. Right now, I did a baseline test, which is just with the simple settings, and then I recently applied a simple overclock, doing a base clock rise and allowing what's that other thing called? PVO to run and control that. But right now, Unigen Heaven, excuse me, not Heaven. Heaven I ran just a bit before. But superposition is what is it called? GPU test. This one is testing I think this is DirectX instruction set. I forget. So it can also test OpenGL, but I'm not that advanced. I mostly just want to see big numbers go burr. I'm also keeping it down just a little bit because my wife is in her room, and not her room, our room. I'm double checking to see if Yeah, cool. I guess there's no audio coming through. So it's gonna look like it's stuttering on the capture, mostly because this laptop can barely stream. I am taxing it for all of its little life is worth. So I threw together like a simple scene with like some simple composites on it, and I'm getting the image from the desktop computer right now by duplicating the main monitor out of the HDMI and capturing the HDMI like I normally would do a console. It's a sort of basic two PC streaming setup, just doing it to capture the data logging. Well, not the data logging, but the OC process. Well, not the OC process. Jesus Christ. Capture the test process. That's what I'm doing right now. So this is going to be a pretty simple and low-key stream while we watch these tests run. Um, After I do sort of the unencumbered test, uh, the next step is to test what my streaming setup would look like while running games and seeing what the overhead on top of streaming would look like and what impact those have on the streaming environment. So, like I said, the current system is a AMD 3800 XT on a X570 on a ASUS X570 Prime Pro, I think. Uh, then GPU is a NVIDIA RTX 2060 Super. So it's a first gen RT card. Let's see that 4K score. So I did baselines before overclocking. It's a modest overclock on the GPU. Initially, on my initial baseline before OC, I got a 6,831, and on this run we got a 7,489. So, did I really? What the hell? I'm tripping, yo. All right, I'm not gonna bother. I'm not gonna bother. I forgot to do it. I'm just gonna keep it moving. I got the test result. So what I was gonna say is I'm also logging the data. Um, what's up? Why are you coming here looking so stern? You want to what? So I'm logging the data using hardware info, but in my infinite wisdom, I forgot to start the run last time. But we will get it started for our 3D Merc. What did I even get? That's so weird.
Hi, y'all. I laughed at one in front of clips.
Oh, you did?
The one where apparently I busted in like the Kool-Aid man.
God, I hate, like, I love it and I hate it every time I see it. Do our 3D Marks. 3D
I'm
Mark.
mad that you actually named it. Oh yeah.
Actually, I think Donovan named that one. Oh yeah, because other people can make those clips.
Oh.
Yeah. We're gonna watch 3D Mark. So,
Kind of in a booty hole.
so 3D Mark is a set of like sort of all around but more GPU based tests. Um, if you look at like your big reviewers and stuff like that, that like review hardware, they use this to kind of one do extreme overclocking testing, like put big numbers on the board. So like 3D Mark verifies the hardware and then posts it and maintains a database. Um, I'm just using it because I want to test out the hardware.
I've tested out the hardware. It's okay.
Yeah. What is that even supposed to be?
Think about
it. Oh. Anyway,
I tested out your hardware.
Yes, you have. I'm gonna run So I tried to run Speedway before.
How are you
Speedway
supposed to be the
failed.
biggest degenerate and didn't get that
Look, I wasn't thinking it when you said it because you're not a degenerate.
one? I'm a degenerate, like,
You're a degenerate light. Oh, I appreciate it.
so, like,
Yes, yes, yes.
no.
So I have logging running this time. But I tried running Speedway before, and Speedway would crash out every time. So, well, I got Speedway to run once, and I didn't actually record the test result. Every other time I tried to do it under monitor, it just wouldn't run. Oh, and it ran this time.
It is very it is a little glitchy.
It's gonna be. So this is their newest and one of the most demanding tests that 3D Mark has. I think this is DirectX 12. I forget like the other instruction set information, but like if you look at it, like it's only running at like 20 frames per
I
second.
can't remember what it was. It's probably like DirectX 3 or something. I had a Barbie game and a Nancy Drew game that used DirectX.
Yeah, we are all the
I
way on
missed the Nancy
11
Drew
and 12.
games. The Barbie game I didn't get into that much, and I don't even think it was the game. It was because it didn't really like to run on our computer. Like it would crash. It was like a Barbie horse game, and it didn't run well on the computer. So it's like I didn't get far before it would crash.
Mm-hmm.
But like the Nancy Drew games worked. I love those games. I was trying to find them, and it's like I don't know if I want to pay today's prices for the Nancy Drew games. Like,
Better result this time. Let's go. Achievement
also, I don't
unlocked.
have a
Free
computer to
PC.
play a Nancy Drew game because you need something with a disc. Well, I don't know. You can probably get it on Steam now.
If you don't, we do have CD drives. I've got at least two of them in the house, and one's hooked up in the computer I was putting back together. 2054. So we're gonna let the GPU return down to ambient.
Oh, hi, Blurred Syrup.
What's up, Blurred Syrup?
Hi, Three Black Geeks.
So, oh, Three Leg Geeks, what's up, y'all? So, it's a joke. It's not really PC building simulator because it's actual PC building. Oh, and thank you for the hydrate. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna have any alert music or anything right now, because I am operating on a different computer. So let's see. We're coming down here to find. And did y'all raid me or? I don't know. Let's see. I don't know what's going on. What card are you running? So right now it's a 2060 Super. But give me 1 second. Let's see. GPU dumps. Yeah, I gotta wait a little bit for it to come down. Right now it's a 2060 Super. It is going to be 3090 once I finish doing everything else. Well, 3090 Ti. 2060 you ran Speedway, yeah, right? Yeah, no, like I am trying to get I did like a overclock and then I did like one last overclock on the 2060 and I'm checking to see like I know it's not an apples to apples comparison because I'm literally upgrading generations in tiers by a lot. But I just want to have the numbers to make the comparison. So we got 2054 and now we're gonna run Port Royal. Okay. Oh, okay. 39 Ti. Let's go. Yeah, it all just got in today. So I want to run the benchmarks tonight. And then I'm gonna start doing some of the building. I don't know if I'm gonna finish tonight because I have to do a GPU swap. Well, I have to do a PSU swap on top of a GPU swap because I don't have enough power in this case. And then I'm also upgrading the processor and the cooling solution. So it's a night.
I just realized you're running this training on the laptop.
Mhm.
No, because I was wondering. I was like, obviously that is connected to another computer. It's just like, but
So
I couldn't
what I was
tell.
trying to do in the kitchen was I was actually trying to stream off of this using the camera when I was in the kitchen. So I was trying to figure out how to do a IRL streaming rig. I'm close, but it's not working.
You want to provide context since I'm pointing at stuff and they don't know
Oh
what
yeah,
I'm talking
so
about.
the items that we're talking about is I have I can just show you. Let me do build screen. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna flip something. Hi, I also realized. Oh yeah, I can see it here. So wait, where is Anime USA in California or what? Because my other thing is I also have homecoming in like a week. So my time is a split. And
And Drew Blackcake says that.
oh, at the BlurCon Hotel, the Hyatt. Huh? No idea. Didn't know that. Nah. That sounds cool. I'll have to put it on the. I'll have to talk to you to put it on the calendar for next year. You know, because that definitely does sound up my alley. Give me 1 second. Let me flip this back. But what am I thinking about? I have the top-down camera ready for building the PC. So that's why we're having what is it called? PC building simulator. Yes, but no. They didn't have just a PC building category. Yo, I don't know why. Like all of like the last three 3D Mark benchmarks end on these like creepy cliffhangers, and like I think Speedway is the first one that's like nah, or it'll be a little hopeful. Oh, so um, Heaven does, Superposition does. Uh, I don't remember if what's it called? I
Like this.
hmm? Oh,
Because like look how it like pulls at the bottom.
it does, but I don't remember if which one is this? Port Royal has sound or not. I don't think so because I don't think it did when I was messing around with it earlier. Um,
I'm just saying you could have just like put the Barbie game up there.
I don't think the Barbie game.
2012. No, I think the deal was 20. No, because I was in middle school. So it's like 2000.
Yeah, it would have been much earlier. I don't think the Barbie game would even tax this GPU.
No.
Like, I don't think the Barbie game does a ray tracing stress test for stresses the RT cores and VRAM of the system.
Maybe the newer Barbie games
Maybe the newer Barbie
do.
games
Okay,
do.
okay. I said bring it upstairs and you brought it in here in the office.
Oh,
You must have
sorry.
been itching.
No, I wasn't. I just forgot to take it to the bathroom. I was doing other stuff and it made it upstairs. It didn't make it to where it's supposed to go. So we're getting a pretty steady, like 22 frames per second. RT shadows. Look at that ray tracing. All right, well, how are we doing Port Royal? Five 536. Not bad, not bad. The best 2060 Super is 2769, and for a OC, I dialed it in literally 30 seconds. It's doing pretty good. So we're then going to give us Time Spy Extreme. Oh, Time Spy Extreme, I
no,
think.
No, it's not that.
What?
I thought it was that camera at first.
No, this camera. Decent. Well, let me actually tweet that I am running shit.
Are you running shit or is shit running you?
Should be running me a lot.
What is your name? Captain Dick? Yeah.
Dark Noah.
Oh, okay. I didn't say Dick. I said Dick.
Uh-huh.
That's still not dark, but I like Twatch better.
Twitch is a whole different site. All right,
That's what you were typing.
So I never really noticed this watching anyone else run this before,
Mhm.
but the Time Spy starts off with another benchmark they have, which is called Fire Strike. So it's like shows one of the other benchmarks as a small window into as like it being like a small pocket of like this one.
Next time, join us on Twatch TV, y'all.
Watch that TV, come see what you can't see on Twitch. Oh, Time Spy did have sound. I can't try to launch anything because it will corrupt the run. We did go to the right. Down. Ooh.
So is she like seeing into another portal, like in the past?
Yeah, looking back in time.
I wish I could steal shit from the past.
Yep. It's the Time Spy.
No, I would steal from the past.
What would you steal from the past?
All the shit that I lost it. Oh.
I stole all the shit that I lost. I can steal from the past. Oh, that's all the shit you lost in the past is just the shit you stole from yourself. You're your own worst enemy.
We is our own worst enemy.
Where is that cooling box? I'm trying to see if they did give me additional thermal paste. I do have some, but I don't know if it's good anymore.
But yeah, I lost so many $300.
Yep. Look at you. Don't even use a single one of them no more.
It ain't my fault they lied to me It said that we would never have calculators around and shit.
And then make you buy a $300 calculator. If we're never gonna have calculators, why are you making me buy this one?
Why we gotta buy a damn graphic calculator for class?
Texas Instruments was such a fucking racket, yo.
Yeah. Like for this price, I'll just use a damn abacus.
So while Time Spy finishes, upgrading the cooling as well. And Time Spy just finished. Of course it would. Where's my phone? Oh no, there's multiple runs. So I think there's a 2 graphics test and a GPU and a CPU test. But I got a new CPU cooler. Does it come with thermal paste?
I think I am sleepy. Good night.
Good night. Get some rest. Oh, yes it does. It comes with thermal paste. Cool. Haha, thermal paste. Or thermal paste. There we go, thermal paste. Don't have to use my potentially old and dried out paste. So I honestly shouldn't have to change any of the mounting hardware. So I'm just swapping from a 240 from Cooler Master to a 360, just so I can, 1, cap out the space, and then 2, I need the 240 for another computer I'm going to build. And up next is the CPU test, which is a multi-tessellation deal. It basically, what's the word? Does calculations for like these bouncing paths that it's going to start to generate. So I unfortunately for my wallet, am not upgrading to 40 series yet. Wow, I didn't know that'd come in, but yeah, it majorly ramps up all of the CPU fans. I can't see any of my other monitoring right now. There's a motherfucking mosquito in here that I want to murder. So all those bounces and particle effects take up processing. That's how they're testing the CPU and Time Spy. How are we doing Time Spy? I think we're done. So Time Spy previously was a 4161. Time Spy this time. $45.31. Forget I can save these. Zero baseline. I forgot to do these last time. Test log. Zero baseline. 3 underscore 30. mark is supposed to be test 4. Three underscore 3, so it'd be 3D mark is 4 underscore 3. Oh fuck. 4 underscore 3 dash TSC. So I need that superposition. Baseline 4 underscore 3 TSC 3 represent. Save. Alright, so that is my 3D mark testing. Let's get that up there. We're going to stop the logging. I'm going to close out 3D mark. GPU ambients are back within range. So up next on the testing regime, I believe we have Forza. So 1 underscore SOC dash 5 dash FH5. So logging start. Forza Horizon. So Forza, we're looking for frame rate. So we're going to do a 1080 extreme and a 1080 with ray tracing. So we're going to do all of this, and then we repeat again under the load of streaming to see sort of like what the gaming headroom is. So this is because I'm a bit of a data whore. I want to know sort of like how much of an uplift this all is really working out to. Oh yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Hello. Task manager. No, my task manager. That's not what I want. I want. That's why. Um. So you're looking at Forza Horizon 5 on PC right now. If you don't know what's going on, Forza Horizon is doing their 10-year anniversary. So they're showing a bunch of clips from what they're recreating as what they've recreated from the Forza Horizon 1 festival start screen. Hopefully, maybe I'll be streaming Forza in the morning. It depends on how setup goes. Virtual cable. Oh god, this screwed up everything. It really did. So we're going on FH5. Let's read it. Voice reader. All right, let's. There we go. Then I can this one to the NVIDIA high definition. And then we route that to the table. Is this actually sending anything? That's unfortunate. I thought I could like route the audio out that way. But it does not look like that wants to be a thing. So we want to get into settings. So we're going to get into graphics. So the way I do this is I run it to the extreme settings, and then we go down here and disable ray tracing for the first test. We want 8x MSAA, ultra, SR quality. Shader effects. Yeah, it doesn't look like this uses not FSR. The SSA, super sampling anti-aliasing, which is like the AI driven upscaling. I do not remember what it's called. Is it FSAA or fast forward improves quality? No, I don't think that's it. Anyway, that should be the right settings. This is by no means a scientific run. Save and continue. How do I get to that benchmark again? Options. I may have messed up. I have forgotten what I'm doing. Yeah, I made a mistake.
Welcome to a short tutorial on how to benchmark the system.
I really didn't want to get in here. Before. No, I got press that. I'm trying to figure out how to get back into this. I literally did this earlier today. I don't know what I'm doing.
Across the web. You can play around with the presets and also the resolutions to see which configuration works best for your system and visual needs. A word of caution though, AMD cards tend to perform slightly worse in benchmark mode compared to actual gaming performance in Forza Horizon 5. If you're done with the selection, you can simply click on Start Benchmark Mode. Forza Horizon 5.
Oh, I'm so dumb. I'm really dumb, yo. I'm not smart. I'm having issues. It's way too late to be trying to do all this shit. Alright. Let me get back into settings, please. Alright. Accessibility settings. Difficulty. Graphics start benchmark. Oh, I'm so fucking dumb. It was like literally right there. So this is the 1080 no ray tracing run. So I'm pretty sure this is a non ray tracing run. It'll tell me when I go into the results. I just log it down correctly. Ugh. I need to see if the frame rate is capping at 60. Because I'd like to uncap it if that's what it's doing. So I did want to run a test under load. But I might just let that go so I can, in the interest of starting to go on and just build the PC. So I'm pretty sure I will be able to get similar results under. Let's see, game version, yada yada yada. Ray tracing is off. 58 FPS. That's actually interesting. It did not seem to do as well. Yo. Sorry, just wild tech news. The 4080 12 gig, which is essentially was a 4070 in sheep's clothing, uh, got canceled. They just straight up and pulled the plug on it. So 63. Let's go into the video options. Video unlocked. Oh god, I'm dumb. Yeah, we're gonna unlock the frame rate. Your boy is dumb. Graphics. We're gonna rerun this. Oh god. Like, as soon as people start looking at the die information for the 4080 12 gig, like, no, there's a 4070, and NVIDIA gets dragged through the mud of like, no, it's a 4080, and they like cancel it. Whatever. 59. It's not like it was much better, but so the OC, while it was good for synthetics graphics, we're gonna go and turn ray tracing back on. Turn ray tracing back on and let it run again. So I think we have all right. Enter, oh, continue. All right, we're gonna quit out of this, and I think we're gonna truncate a little bit because I don't necessarily need to run Civ and all of that. All right. Well, whatever. We're gonna just alt F4 out of the game, and we're gonna kill the logging. And we're gonna go on and do Cyberpunk 2077. Wait, let the CPU to cool off a little bit more before we try to launch the next round. All right, I'm gonna call that there. So we are going to go to graphics. We are on. Off. Then disable FSR DLSS. Yep. And we are going to start. Aha, start the login like a good boy. C-6 CP77. Bench it. Let's see. My frame rate. Last time was 61. Looks like I'm hovering basically within margin of error. Average is 58. 37.43. Yeah, I actually lost frames on that run. Okay, and then I think what I'm seeing here is that like while the synthetics are showing a difference based on the OC, I'm not seeing any real uplift in actual performance. So I'm curious to see what Puget Bench would tell me, but I don't think I'm going to see that much. And the value of doing this now is like not that great. I can push it more when I rebuild this system. So we're going to do, this is probably going to be our last test on this setup. So all that's off. We're now going to turn ray tracing on Ultra, apply, make sure DLSS and FXR, FSR are off, run that again. So this also had an advantage this time of night as well because the house is cooler. So I have just better thermals on whatever my test results are going to be. So the house is like 10 degrees Fahrenheit cooler. Ooh, that's nice. So, the process we're going to go through is alright, let's take a look. We are at 25.7, 25, 16.50. Oh, we got 40 more. So we're in range of run-to-run variance, even with the OC. So maybe with more work, I can get better results out of what I'm pushing right now, but I just want to do a quick and dirty overclock to say I did it, have the results down. I will tune this setup more later. These parts are coming back in another computer because I'm not just going to sit on these anytime soon. And we're going to quit out of this. Oh, actually, shoot. We're going to stop our logging. I need to uninstall my NVIDIA drivers. Control panel, okay, install program. This is software. So, install. Broadcast control panel. GeForce Experience graphics driver. So, pro tip: if you're ever getting ready to change out a graphics card, you need to remove your drivers. So, I think you're good just removing the graphics driver. So we're going to uninstall this. It is going to cause a number of issues. After this related info will be installed. Windows process verified. I wonder if I can do it with GeForce Experience. Can my driver do not install Studio? I actually am running Studio drivers. Enable Games App Shield scaling. Alright, I'm gonna have to hope that did what it needed to do. So we're gonna go on and shut this down. Hello. So, we have the top-down view. We are about to start stripping this machine for parts. So, what's all gonna have to come out? The cooler's coming off. The power supply's coming out. Don't rotate that way. I don't need you to look down there. So, a lot of this is coming free. I'm going to disconnect this. This little umbilical cables can come off. I won't hold this hand, so I don't want them to get mixed up. So I'm going to put a cable tie around these. See. Oh yeah, that DisplayPort cable. It's part of the KVM package. So I believe I've explained it before, but I actually run my computers into a KVM. And that's because I virtualize a lot of my stuff. So it's easier to switch with my work computer. So this is clear. So what we have on the inside here is the build as it is. So I figured out the best angle to show you this. That works for now. So this is coming free. That's coming out. This is also coming out. The power supply is also coming out. So I think what we're going to do is pull the GPU first. It's not going to go into a static proof bag yet, but I can at least get it out the way for everything that we're doing. And we're not going to pull a motherboard because the motherboard's staying for what we're working on. Alright. So then I gotta sort out power delivery for everything. And I did just like deep. So the goal for the night is to at least get to a boot and post. This fat GPU, god damn it. There we go, free. And that is a 2060 Super. It's a dusty 2060 Super. But it's a 2060 Super. Yeah, she does need to be dedusted. I like cleaned it broadly, but did not get down into the fin stack. before I seat the new GPU, I will do a comparison so y'all can see like what they look like side by side. So we're going to drop these screws in. Mostly so I don't lose them. I'm going to pull more out in the future. So we're going to go and pull the back panel because I need to pull my power cables free. All right, let's see. I'll show you my sins. So all told, my cable management isn't horrible. Now, what is going to be a pain in the ass, I gotta figure out what power cables have to come out and what power cables I can keep. I would like to not, for safety reasons, you really should use all the power cables that come with your power supply unit, but we will see what we can get away with. So we're going to go on and unscrew this here. Let's go to the build screen. So I do just have a SSD hanging out on its lonesome in the corner. So the only issue is because my cables are integrated into my other looms, how much of this am I going to have to undo in order to get the new power supply in? So this is the new power supply. This is a 1000 watt platinum from EVGA. I wanted to replace it with another Cooler Master power supply. And I'm sorry if it's quiet. I'm trying to keep it down. Actually, I can shut the door now. So yeah. So this does not let me slide it into the back. It has to come out the side at an angle. So maybe switching to a top down in a second. I read off this whole time. All right, we're gonna move the new PSU out of the way. So we're moving from an 80 gold 850 watt power supply to a. Be careful. I'm gonna pull the SATA cable around and out. Storage is on this. How much storage is this one? That's a 1 terabyte. That's my 2 terabyte Samsung drive. So all of these cables kind of crammed in here. We're gonna free the other SSD. See, hiding your sins, they're not lying. It's the internal USB header that is controlling, I think, one of my fan hubs. And I did this with the hard drives in place. And those gotta come out eventually too. Yo, so how did I get this thing in again? There we go. There we go. Okay. As much as I'm trying to make this a show, we're gonna have to get real functional real fast. Sorry if you can't see too well, I gotta figure this out. I don't remember how I got this thing in here. What is this cable on top? Oh, that is. Yes. Front panel cable that was sneaking up in front there. Okay. PSU is free. Now, let's see if these are about the same size. Believe it or not, the EVGA is slightly shorter. So, yep, EVGA power supply is just that much shorter than the Cooler Master one. I'm gonna double check something. Different PSUs in general, no. Same model, the same brand. Cables are not interchangeable. That makes me sad. So I'm gonna have to rerun all of these cables. So the way you run PSU cables is you attach them to their source and then run them to where they terminate and then feed it all back in. So what we're gonna have to do is, because these are different families of power supplies from different manufacturers, we are going to undo all of these. Shit. Okay, thank God, that's just dust. I say, oh God, did I break a cable? Come on up. God damn. In there. Fuck. There we go. Come on. Finally. Alright. So this is gonna go in storage for a bit because I have another 850 in the other case already. Alright, so power needs to be undone. SSDs were on a single pigtail. So the easy way to do this is as I cables is pull the cables away. Try not to let that just dangle by its SATA drive, by its SATA cable. Excuse me. We're gonna pin this one back in place. Let's get that out the way. We have our stack of platter drives. I may pull out while we work on this. And that also feeds my fan and light hub. So that cable fed in the cage. Alright, I might leave some of these in place for hints. We'll leave that there because I'm going to need a hint because I am not going to think how I routed that initially. It's going to go there. So actually, I think that's going to be our plan. That's going to be a pain in the ass to do with the motherboard in place. So there is a cable all the way up here. That's going to be a pain in the ass to route. Alright. So what we're going to do is what I said, but slightly backwards. So I know I need all of that, plus the SATA power I just pulled out. On top of the source cables to the motherboard. So I need to figure out what I need to run to the GPU. So the shiny new 3090 Ti. Please use 3 separate 8-pin cables to maintain voltage. 3 separate 8-pin cables. So I need 3 8-pins that will supply. Actually, I'm going to just sit you on top of the case for now. Oh. You stay in there until I'm ready. So this has a splitter that feeds 3 8-pins. So we're going to dry fit this along with the support bracket. So I need to remove two, an additional two. So that's going to go there. This is going to go down. So this is going to bend down there. Yeah, I need to get 3 8-pins up to the front. So see, does anything else use VGA 8-pin? I think this is the only thing that's using VGA 8-pin. Let's see, is there anybody else using VGA 8-pin on this? This an 8-pin. This CPU. Come here. Yeah, PCIe CPU 8-pin were interchangeable on this. This one have CPU J123 and SATA's motherboard power SATA 1, 3, CPU 2. Alright, so 3 VGA 8-pin cable runs to the GPU slot. CPU. Let's see what we got. Ooh. CPU cable. So CPU 2. Ooh, come on now. CPU cables. VGA 8 pins. One VGA 8 pin. VGA 8 pin. These are SATAs. These are SATA cables. So these can go to later. I think this is my other set of VGAs. So I have 1, 2. Oh, this is the split ones. So this is sort of what I was running previously. But no, they want you to make sure you run. So you can do this to fulfill 2 VGA 8 pins. But the card is saying no, run 3 separate cables to make sure your voltage maintains. I'll show you the sticker on it again later. But these are the combined VGA cables. This is peripheral. This is the I forget what this plug is called. This flat one here, it's a peripheral. It has a different name that I do not remember anymore. But yeah, they give you the multi VGA. I wish I just had another. Is there any difference between a CPU and a VGA? Because I think I only need one CPU. Yeah, this motherboard only needs one CPU. At least as it stands. I don't think I have the source for another one. Peripheral to fan. Alright. Alright, let me see what this is. Because I saw this and I have no idea what this is. So looking through the manual now, seeing what one of these things is. Right. Power supply, UV manual for mounting screws. Mounting screws. Oh, the 24-pin PSU tester. 4 plus 4. 2 by 8. 6 plus 2. Molex. Jesus, I feel dumb. I cannot remember what the fuck Molex was. Molex to FTD adapter, power port, stable power, ecothermal control. Packaging, ATX PSU to the motherboard, connect 4 plus 4 pin, CPU to the motherboard. If you're playing extreme overclocking, your motherboard supports 4 pin CPU power connectors connect to the second. Needed for heavy overclocking or for dual CPU motherboards. Connect the requires thermal power adapters, cables. Alright. I think I know what I need. So I'm gonna have to just use one of these. Just might not want to use one of these. I'll use one of these. So my VGA set. Move the rest of these up for now. Don't need the power adapter yet. Alright, so we are going to disconnect the motherboard and our CPU, and I hope to God I don't break that socket. You are linked to ungodly angle. Alright, so to make this easier, the cooler's probably going to come out first. Because the cooler coming out will allow me to pull those top fans. And pulling that top fan will give me access to that. And I can just slide that one down. So I'm going to start there. I'm going to loosen this one up. And we'll snug everything down once everyone is good to go. So those are all in place. We're going to release water cooling solutions, especially with a bunch of fans like this, is they have a buttload of cables that are linking them in that are going to have to be undone without snatching the whole thing apart. So, I'll undo this. That's one cable. Not to mention the lighting cables. This one is to here. I think the radiator is finally free. Okay, radiator is free. Okay, so from experience, we're going to lay this back down. Because AMD CPUs don't like their coolers. And a lot of times when you remove the cooler, you can lift the CPU out the socket. And if you do that improperly, you can break pins off the CPU. And if you don't know what you're doing, you kill your CPU. That is not what I want to do tonight. I would very much like to maintain this one. I don't want to remove it yet. So, we have this cable, which is controlling the pump, running up to here. That running what you're looking at. There we go. So my pump control cable is going up to there. So we're going to undo these tension devices. A pin to the bracket. And with the slightest jiggle, it will free. Like I said, it will lift your processor. And free. Have to free this. Come to, please. Please don't fall right now. What is this on here? Can't go with that. I can't free myself. I need a flat head. No pins are damaged. I think the motherboard's damaged. This is frustrating in the extreme. Ugh. This is very dangerous right now. I can't really easily set it back in. I don't have a flat head available either. So, best I can do. And I'm playing the wrong side as well, so that could also be really bad. Try to get underneath. So I'm trying not to bend the PCB. And I have to get underneath. I'm trying not to score the copper plate too. Fuck. Can't let that touch anything. I'm being held hostage by my computer right now.
Hi guys, if you've ever had to remove an AMD Ryzen CPU heatsink, there's a good chance that you will have ended up looking at something like this. For some reason, the thermal paste AMD uses has a nasty habit of sticking so strongly to the CPU that removing the heatsink often pulls the CPU out of the socket with it. And with the CPU stuck to the bottom of the heatsink so strongly that it appears to be permanently welded there. In this video, I'm going to show you how to remove it without damaging the CPU. First, you need to apply heat. The easiest way to do this is to use a hairdryer. This makes the thermal paste more valuable and easier to unstick. The heatsink should be slightly hot to the touch, but not uncomfortably hot.
There we go. I
Next,
just
you
twisted a
need a
little
flat
bit.
blade of some kind. The easiest way to get a suitable blade is to remove one from an X-Acto knife.
Okay,
With one corner
so
of the
if
CPU
you've never seen
facing
it,
you, slide the blade along the surface of the heatsink until it makes contact with the corner of the metal heat spreader on
is
the
the processor.
Now, with one thumb on each side of the blade, press
From your
gently
computer.
forward while rocking the blade from side to side.
No,
You should
I don't
find
need
fairly
you
quickly
anymore.
that the blade
So I'm actually going to reseat this into the socket. Because I do not need you out and about right now. Reseat that. And we're not going to be moving this around very much anymore since that's free. AMD CPUs like to jump out of their sockets, and I don't like that very much. So there is another junction cable that runs the processors or the coolers so that I'm sure everything else will be fine. Okay, with that, my cooler is free. And this is an all-in-one liquid cooler. Now free from the computer. Very much covered in dust. And this fell off when I didn't want it to. Cool. Okay, so that's one. Now we're going to remove this other fan. Move that third fan. Screws. Oh yeah, I couldn't fit all the screws on, so I only used 2 of my old case fan screws. But this will be getting repurposed as a radiator fan because it's an ARGB fan. So we need to bring all relevant cables for you. There. Hello. Oh my god, who's reading? Amania, hello. I'm sorry I'm in a compromised position right now. Oh. I'm fighting a connector. I hate to say that I lied to you. You came to raid someone that is playing PC Simulator. It was unfortunate. My computer is very real. Ow, fuck. How are y'all doing tonight? Oh, fuck, what the fuck? Oh, that's the one. Oh. Ice cream brought me here. Ice cream brought you here? I have no ice cream, unfortunately. I only have pain. Are you really building a PC or the game? I am really building. Oh my god. I am really building a PC right now. Or I'm updating an existing PC. Let's see. I just thought it was cute to put it in PC Simulator. 1 second. Sit down and introduce myself. This little sucker's free. Alright. Give me a second. Let me hide these away. Here we go. A view of where we are. I need a break after all that. Hi, y'all. All right, who we got? It is 1 a.m. Law. I will lurk for you. Please be careful, Kuro. Birdie smells. Oh, thank you. I will. I love building PCs. Me too. So, if you go check my Twitter, you'll see what I'm installing into this new computer. My goal, Jesus Christ, it is almost 1 a.m. So my goal is to at least get to a boot. I'm still tearing down. So this is my existing gaming streaming PC. If you scroll down, you'll see links to my kit page, which has laid out what my current situation is. I haven't added my update stuff, but I have a pretty significant upgrade I'm working on. So rundown, Jesus, I have like dust all over my hands. MNDA, what's good? Hello. I'm sorry, my face is like half blocked by the thing. My camera setup is that's a little better. So current setup was a 3800 XT 2060 Super with 32 gigs of RAM. And I am upgrading to a 3090 Ti. Did I say 30? I meant 2060 Super. I'm upgrading to a 3090 Ti. And thank you. Upgrading to a 3090 Ti and a 5900X. I'm also upgrading my cooler from 240 to a 360 and upgrading from 32 gigs of RAM to 64. So we are in the midst of undoing the power cables. Which required like pulling the cooler. I'm excited for it. Yeah, the Amazon like pre-Prime Day whatever sale they were having dropped a 3090 Ti into my feasible range where I can justify the expense of it with like between my photo and video work and that's what all fell. Between like my photo video work and streaming, I can feasibly justify the expense of a 3090. Like I'm running into the type of bottlenecks that a 3090 would solve. And 40, as much as like I would like to justify getting a 4090, I would honestly rather buy the Ti, like the Ti phase of any generation, since it's like the more refined version of it. So that's where we are. So we're doing all of that just so I could get access to the CPU cable, which is this cable right at the top of the motherboard. And sorry for like audio and video being kind of jank. I'm working off of my wife's laptop, which is definitely not a streaming computer. So I have very limited resources with regard to like what I can do, and I didn't want to try to wire in a microphone on top of everything else I was already doing. So I just threw together a quick overlay on this laptop that I hope it can handle decently well. And yeah, because how long have I been up? Can I get an uptime from someone? I can't even see what I'm doing. Yeah, I've been streaming for almost 2 hours. I was planning to stream Saturday morning and talk about anime and stuff. That ain't gonna happen. My Brady Smalls, thank you for coming in. Thank you for the alert. If you see me, like what you see, if you like anime, especially giant robots and anything like that, I do a weekly show talking about Gundam. We talk about anime on Saturdays, and then I try to play Destiny semi-competently, but I've been really busy lately. But hopefully after this bad boy's done, we'll see what we can do. Oh, the reason I'm having to swap out so much more is because the GPU pulls so much more power. I have to switch from an 850 watt power supply to a 1,000 watt power supply, and that necessitates changing all of these cables over with the new power supply. Yeah, I'm super excited. No, I'm not. I was hoping I'd get away without doing this. I was really trying to get another one, but another, what is it? Not Cooler Master. Yeah, another Cooler Master power supply in the same family, so I didn't have to switch cables. But you see where we are now. So we're in the midst of swapping out the PSU motherboard, PSU power supply cables. Those are my VGA ones. This is the CPU. I have a short. Have fun. I'm going to head to bed. It was nice to meet you. No, it's a pleasure. Thank you for rating me. I'm sorry I technically lied to you about playing PC PC Builder Simulator. I just thought it was a cheeky category since I am building my computer tonight. But I hope to see you again. Hope you roll in. Maybe you find something you like. Right now to find the correct cable, because I do not know what I did with my power supply cables. Oh, they're right there. Ha ha ha. Smart. Now we're going to go back to the build screen. This is component to fan. I actually don't need this because I have something that'll do that breakout for me. This is have fun. Yeah, read that already. So they said we're going to reverse these runs. Wait, there's a problem. So we got CPU. This is with the cooler. This is motherboard. Oh, I see. PSU side, motherboard side. Motherboard. Gotcha. I was putting it in backwards. Train this a bit. Here. All right. We'll feed that in. And we'll do the 3 other ones. I don't have anywhere to store that right now. That does not make me happy. Where are you, processor? So downside to having a junky room, I don't know where my CPU is. Yeah, I lost 5900X in here. Give me a minute. Where's the room? There's some cooler. That was me fucking around. My wife fucking around, but I am now in a not good spot. There's the new cooler. Slow GPU. What did I do? I put it somewhere where I wouldn't be worried about it falling. Holy shit. Somehow, this fell underneath my seat. And I'd been just knocking it about, rolling back and forth all night. Like the box is like dented from it being beaten up in the room. Jesus fucking Christ. Alright. Fix this packaging. Okay. So I have the blister, that includes the old one. I could probably go get the box for the 5800. Actually, same thinking, that's what I'm gonna do. I wish you would fit in here so I wasn't concerned. Alright. I'm gonna get the 5800 box. Since I'm not gonna go seat it in a new socket right away. So, do I have a BRB screen on here? Yes! Okay. Hi, I'm back. I didn't find what I went looking for. So I brought up some stuff that I do need, though. Set it to the side for now. We are going to very carefully remove the existing processor. Then set this over. Why do you not want to come out now? All right, we're clear. We're going to stow you in here for now until this tray becomes available. I'm going to put you somewhere where nothing moves. Hope to God nothing moves. I do not want to ruin that processor. It's still a decent chip. And the new one is going to get a home right there while I finish running these power cables. Okay. So now I can finally access the CPU power. I know that wasn't the best view, but I had to make sure I got mine. I'll be right back. Let me at least get the processor home back down, and then I can move it. But I have a lot of stuff that's ready to go. Yes. Hi. All right. So let's see where we're at. Got the CPU plugs free. So what I'm gonna do, these are my VGAs. My brain just went dumb and now I'm scared. I'm pretty sure. Okay, it's right here. Don't cover that. Don't cover that. All right. This is the CPU cable. I have two, they're the same length. These are 8 pin. I need an 8x4. Oh, these are CPU that go to. So one goes up, gets tucked, one goes in. All right, so opposite how I described it, these two have to get fed in because it's such a tiny little spot. So let's take a look how these are routed. So these two are in the cable tie downs.
Yep, that was 2 of those flat cables. Let's split that there. Did I route that one right? Oh, that's so concerning. Oh, I see. They did 2 4 splits. That one only did 1 split. Okay. So we're going to do one, then the other. That's one fed through. Now the second one. And we have our CPU cables in. So I also have a fan cable. A fan cable that like routes up and down through here too. See if I can tidy that up a little bit while I'm here. So now I cannot do that without stressing the SMDs. So we're going to just make sure that's nice and tidy there. We're going to get a lot of extra slack here. And we're going to push in pin 1. Everybody, see please, pin 2. Those 2 are in. And our third. So we're gonna loosen this guy up a little bit. Third 4-pin. Oh yes. No, not quite, not quite. Didn't have a good seat. Gotta feel it. There we go. All right, those are in. Now, just maybe up and run. So we're gonna tuck that free cable back down. Now the problem is I also know we're going to have a radiator sitting right up in here. Oh, come on now. Oh, wait. So we're going to have a radiator sitting up here. That's just a little bit of dust. So there's going to be a radiator that sits up there. So we don't want too much clutter that high. Ooh. That little air cavity that built up sucked up a bunch of dust. So I'm only going to try so hard to manage that right now. We'll see what I can hide behind the radiator, what sins my radiator is going to hide. Alright, so that's run, that's run. make sure the CPU is not in the socket. It's gonna have more of a radius than the last one did. Then we're gonna pass our motherboard cable through the socket here. So we want that to bend that way. And we're going to gently remove the gasket. I'm a little upset that I'm losing my white cables. But we'll make do. And the last of the front cables we need to route are the 3 VGAs. So these are the mounts. And luckily these should be sitting pretty low because these are going to go into a pigtail. So yeah, these are going to go into a pigtail and these should be sitting pretty low in the case, all things considered. So I'm going to rotate you around one more again. So we're going to do one at a time. Let's see, was there anything special about this routing? That's clean. Clean and clear. So we're going to do our single VGAs. 2+6s. Internal USB header. Lower this down a little bit because we're working down in what's basically the basement of the case. God damn it, it's not. Yeah, it is. It's one. Next one. All right. And then last one. This is the multi one. All right, and hopefully I can clean those up in a bit. So this. Oh. All right, we have the other SATA cable. So that is Molex. That is my other VGA and my other VGA. Zeta. So we're going to do a test run of have one. I think I only need 2 SATA runs right now. So they are the traditional ones. So this SATA run goes from. Whew, I was really hard on these pens. I have to bend some of these back into place. Luckily they're not super sensitive. So hopefully I have enough stretch. Yeah, I can go. So this run goes from powering my fan controller down to these 2 drives and then into the basement. Actually, I may not run it that far because I don't think I have that much slack anymore. So this is crazy long. No, they're about the same length. Do I need to really go down there? Alright, we'll do the exterior run, and we'll figure out if I'm gonna run it through the trunk again. Because I just tucked in a bunch of extra wires. Yeah, it's all fan header stuff. Alright, you're gonna have to come free for a moment. Yeah, I'm gonna fix all those. Alright. Temp. Let's go and fix these pens. Thankfully it's just simple copper contact. So all I gotta do is get them roughly in proper alignment. Kinda. Ow. See, it's simple as soon as I do that. I need to stop before I break this up. Alright. And there it goes. And those pins are good enough. And then this gets settled back in here. Use the end of the SATA run. Give it maximum extension. Oh. Make sure I never decide was which. Let's scoot you back in here. Tuck you down in there. And we will seat that one properly again. We'll slide this one. All right, that's the first SATA. Have SATA data. SATA data. And to get a little more slack to make sure this meets where it needs to. Yep. And get the right orientation is always a pain in the ass with these cables. And wrong way around again. All right. All right, we're gonna undo you for just a second. So it's that one. So our orientation is here, here, here. It feels like it should be easier. Because I wanted to go this, this, so that, and that. So we're gonna go here. So I have platter drives in here because I have a 10 terabyte RAID array for storing footage and offloaded work until it's ready to either become a project or get exported to somewhere else. Yeah, that's going to have to come down. So we're going to have to work that a little bit. So that one, and strap this in. Is that the right? No, of course it's not the right way. So that then settles up here. I think I can still wrap it the way I had it. Just to reach down a little bit, give it a hug. Come on, come on. So close. So close. E. So close. Yes. Okay, that's in there. And then we drop down the top strap to secure it. And that is how we hold. We'll do an X cross. Let's see, I need to come over the other side. There we go. I don't think that's going to move. I don't know how well it's going to do with everything else in there, but sorry, I didn't really show you what was going on. I was attaching my fan hub in here so it wouldn't move. So the fan hub and the first run of SATA power is almost done. Oh god. These are annoying. So let me just slip that in with the rest. Oops, this. Okay, I think that's my front fan header. And this is my first SATA run. Now there's a second SATA power run that's going to go for my SSDs. So I also need to double check my SSD connections. So final. Oh, and there's a fan connector. It's up here. Make sure it's still free. No, this is not saving. Here we go. Hope all y'all folks are doing all right. Having nowhere near a frustrating time as I am. I was really hoping I could avoid doing all of this, but such is the life of PC building. So this is the SATA data for my 1 terabyte. I'm really hoping that's just the connector is jank. And we're going to go and connect data and connect power. So when we're done, we just slap that in there. Actually, I'm just gonna leave this free. So I'm not gonna give myself that headache right now. All right, so we got power ran. So I could attempt to seek the don't fall off the back of that. So I could attempt to seek the processor, the cooler, and the GPU. But that's a lot, and it's already 130. So I think what this means is we're going to do a part 2 Yeah, we're gonna do a part 2. Yeah, so we'll start back tomorrow. Attaching the radiator fans I plan to use to the GPU. Macaroni Tony, been fun. Thought you was building a Gundam for a second. Yeah, I'm like Amuro's dad pulling apart that junk from the junk from the junkyard and saying it'll help the Gundam improve combat efficiency by 30%. Big Boba J and all that, homie. We better call it a night. So we got a good little dent in the work we were doing. So we got the PC stripped. We have all of our power cables run, and we're more or less ready to start fitting up new stuff. Yeah, so this was fully built. Thank you. If you scroll down, you can see a picture of it. I'm sorry, Honk the Horn is not working. I am not on my main streaming computer. I'm sorry for the audio. I'm sorry, video, and like the setup looks a little jank. But yeah, it was a white and black AMD and NVIDIA build. It's gonna end up being a bit more black and gray when it's all done. I know. Well, the computer that all of that stuff is on is currently in pieces, and I'm working off of my little laptop here. So it ain't exactly set up to one for one replicate my full streaming setup. But yeah, we're going from a 2060 Super 3800 XT with 32 gigs of RAM to 5900X 3090 Ti. So it's a little bit of an upgrade. Oh yeah, with 32 more gigs of RAM. So the big headache that's causing all of this is because of the power requirements of the GPU and CPU, basically the power requirements of like the new package. I have to upgrade to a 1,000-watt power supply. So I have to re-strip all the cables and get everything set up anew. And on top of that, I'm changing out the cooler. So all of it had to come through. Yeah, but no, we are. If you want to see the next part, I will be streaming that tomorrow morning. I'm gonna go get some sleep so I can get up and be fresh. Hopefully not make any mistakes. Had 2 or 3 near misses with some stuff as we went today. So that was always fun. And yeah, hope you join me for the next part of rebuilding this computer here. The fun thing is, this is ultimately going to be my wife's computer. I'm using it for streaming because it's the strongest computer in the house right now. Probably for my birthday, I'm going to do another PC build. Well, we'll see. We're supposed to be traveling as well, so that might preclude me from doing that PC build on that timeline. But it is ultimately going to end up being my wife's work and editing computer. I'm waiting to see what the next generation of equipment lays out for me. So, but with this you should be good for at least 3 or 4 years, unless there's like a significant revitalization of like revolution of like some level of technology that like just can't be accounted for. I'm pretty sure a 3090 Ti will take care of most of anything. The only thing I wish EVGA made a white power supply and white cables, because right now my only other option is to get some cable mod cables. But if this looks okay, and I'm not like scavenging anything out of the system anytime soon, I'm just gonna leave it as is because having to strip all of this out to get these cables is a pain in my ass. All right, but no, drop me a follow if you're interested in more PC building. I'll be doing sort of hopefully the second and last part of this build tomorrow. I started on this kind of late because I was trying to do like stream setup stuff and finish benchmarking the old system before I decommissioned it and stand up the new equipment. So I hope to see y'all around. Tony, sorry. Oh, okay. That's for a space shuttle. I understand now. Yes, this is exactly for a space shuttle. But yeah, I think it's gonna be it for us tonight. So I want y'all to take it easy. I'm tired. Oh, actually, let me see if I can find someone to raid. Is there anybody online? Can I raid from mobile? Thank you, Big Boba. I appreciate it. Hang around. Let's see if we're gonna raid somebody. Who's online anyway? Who of the homies is online? AGQ. USB is on. The coffee congregation. Alright. Yeah, I think we'll raid. Siri, VTuber. Yeah, it's been a while. We're gonna raid USB. Wait, you know Annie? Oh yeah, you do know Annie. Yeah, we can raid Annie. Annie X2. She plays Splatoon 3. Can I raid her from mobile? No, we'll raid Annie. Because I have to get this back online so I can. Oh my god, I'm stuck in an ad. These ads be killing. You know, you're right though. Can I do live control from here? Sorry, I'm struggling. Stream manager, that's what I'm looking for. To be careful because I almost forgot my other processor just chilling over here. Stream says offline. Wow. Activity feed, chat. I think I can do. Is it slash exclamation raid? Raid. It's slash raid, thank you. Did I even spell her name right? Annie Meta. Thank you. Will even work from here? If it doesn't work, oh, nope, there it is. Did it work? I don't know if it took. I'm gonna have to assume it took. There was a problem starting to raid. Please try again in a minute. Fuck. Alright. We're gonna have to raid in spirit. No, hold on. I'll launch Chrome and do it from there. This computer literally does not have the horsepower to do both. Oh, just give me a second. I appreciate y'all being patient with me. Sorry, I'm waiting on Twitch to load up on the laptop. You should be following. Exactly. Dashboard, please. Shelter and me waiting patiently to act up on someone's stream. Wow, exactly. Like, that's why I should be over here on Twitch so I could like drop you off on someone else. Let you be someone else's problem. There we go, stream manager. I need to go like wash my hands and shit so I can like actually get a good night's rest. I need to go to the link. Because I need a longer power cable run. Oh my god, it finally is loading. It's loading just so I can get rid of it. Yeah, if I don't have to raid, and I don't do like anything other than just like stream, and like use a basic ass overlay, this computer works fine. I also need to get this ready so I can like finish planning the D&D session for Sunday. Jesus. I'm the GM. I'm the GM for Annie's D&D campaign. Ani, Savory, KZ, and Katamayo. You should come by. So KZ, I don't think Annie's streaming it because she goes off from it, but Crazy KZ streams the campaigns for now. I'm not in a place to stream them because I don't have enough of the stuff together and it would spoil stuff. Wow. Browser's not working. It is literally just spinning, trying to figure out like what is it supposed to do. Oh my god, I'm gonna fight this thing. Just want to show the homie some love. I'm really dying over here. If it crashes one more time, I'm going to have to call it because it is really not meant to be. It is really fighting me every step of the way, just trying to raid Annie. Wow, it just reloaded the page. You recalcitrant piece of shit. Yes. Guess who actually gets to raid now? Thank God it's finally going through. Yes. All right. Yeah, go be nice to Annie. I'm gonna go. Yeah, I gotta wait for the timer to go down. But y'all go be nice to Annie. I'm